Hello everyone, Boysays here, and today I will be talking about the best comps for patch 10.21b. Divine, Akali, and Warweek got nerfed, so Warweek with statics is now over. Please stop playing it, it's not working anymore, you're just gonna fast safe. Okay? So there is a new comp that's like really on top right now instead of Divine, and we will talk about it in this video. And all the other comps that you can play to have the best chance to gain LP. Please like and subscribe this video, it helps my channel a lot. I know that a lot of you that are watching are not subscribed yet keep coming back, so just please subscribe if you enjoy those videos. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps me a lot. You can ask me any questions in the comments or join the Discord and ask there. But here it goes. And the new king is Sharpshooter. It's just broken right now. It was already really good before B patch, but because Divine existed, it was a little bit in the shadow, and now it just beyond broken. Okay, like you just need Zikis, by the way. You don't even need Giants. You don't just need QSS. That's enough. Just that is enough damage, right? Because the attack speed is gonna give him more damage anyway. The Teemo will blind faster. I mean, yeah, the core item in this comp is just Zikis, so you know it's just that broken. You just play or Sharpshooter. I recommend having a Jinx or Sharpshooter, but honestly, with how broken this comp is, you can still keep Nidalee or Vayne and just keep it for the entire game. You should be okay, not the best, but okay. And yeah, you just beat Zikis everywhere. I really like the Moel on Sejuani because it stuns, it gives value, and then it gives time for the Jinx and the Jhin to pop off and kill everything else. Azir is here with the Sworders to keep your Sharpshooters safe, aka assassins or ninjas. Push them away if needed, and yeah, that's pretty much all that this comp is about. I actually recommend starting Belt. Why? Because you have Moello, Sunfire Cape, and Zikis that are with the Belt. So, you know, why not, right? It's the S plus tier comp right now. If you do get a Sharpshooter, just don't think about it. Just go straight up, especially if you have already a component for Zikis. Just go for this comp, okay? It's the best comp in the game right now. Now we talk about a little less strong, but still really strong. Of course, Vanguard Mystic is still completely insane. This is the comp that I like. Maybe a blue buff on Zillion is insane. Double crit G on Ari to guarantees that she ults and kills pretty much the entire team. Morello on Sejuani is core. Something like that. Those items, I would say, are the core of the comp. You can start Rod, you can start Sword, whatever you want. But yeah, still really strong. Azir is still gonna watch up the entire team. And can still do good against Sharpshooter if she ults well enough. So it's based on RNG. But if she does ult your Sharpshooter as well, you have a chance to win the fight. Yeah, still S tier, really strong. Ninja Assassins. So it's still really good, even with the Akali 3 nerf. There's actually a second version that's been coming, and it's with Zed as a carry. So it's the same item as the shade of before. I really like RFC, BT, QSS. Actually, don't even need BT. Where's the QSS? Here. And something like Rage Blade, for example. It's gonna do a ton of damage with the ninja buff. Akali is still creating for a lot. I really like this. All you need is just make sure that your assassin survive long enough to kill everything before they kill you, because your entire team is squishy. Otherwise, I would just go for 2 assassins in a really late game and play legendaries or vanguards with Sejuani Aatrox. Those will be the play for the best late game. Yeah, really strong comp. It's still in S tier. I really recommend 3-starring Akali and Kennen at 8 if you can. Kennen is still really strong at 3-star. I would recommend having a GA on him if you can after the Akali or the Z items, to guarantee you can ult and kill everything that's close to your assassins. Really strong. So this is a little bit of the sleeper OP right now. And I don't know why, because it is so strong, and even Moldog confirmed that the highest win rate unit in the entire game is Diana 4 with those specific items, with this specific comp. Yeah, if you get Moonlight chosen, either Lissandra or Diana, just go for it. Diana 4 with those items is insane. It just is. You're gonna kill so many things. Assassin buff is great. You have Dazzler and Mystic to make sure she can kill enough people before dying. Pike with stun is great. Sunfire Cape is just because it will apply to multiple people when he dashes. Yeah, Sleeper OP, really strong. It's definitely A tier, if not S, to be honest. Yeah, if you get Moonlight chosen, please really consider going for this comp, especially if you have those item components. Dusk. Dusk is the same as before. Usually you go to 6 Cultist in the mid game, and then you transition to 6 Dusk. Any tanky items is fine, especially if you get 6 Dusk. She will have enough damage, you just need to make sure she survives. So those are the best tanky items. Anything else we go on a Jhin. You do need Jhin items for this comp to work, otherwise you're not gonna have enough damage. IE is fine, Last Whisper is fine as well, QSS, you know, anything like that is great on Jhin. Anything tanky on the Riven, anything with mana on the Zillion, and you will be good to go. I would say it's A tier just because you are getting most likely destroyed by sharpshooters. But I mean, it's kind of like the rest of the comps, right? So yeah, but it's still strong against pretty much anything else. So I really would recommend playing this comp. Duelist. So there's so many different variations of Duelist. I like this one. You can also go 6 Duelists. But now that the Divine is pretty much dead, Duelist should have a better time finding the units that you need. Something like this is great. You can go for 6 Duelists. I do actually believe that 6 Duelists can be a little stronger, but you would lose some other synergies over it. Okay, so it depends on what you get, but the goal here is to have either Kalista as your carry or Yasuo. If you do get Kalista, I would really recommend going for 6 Duelists because she needs the attack speed. If you do go for that, then you drop the Morgana and the Janna, and you put the Kalista. If I find her, here she is. And another Duelist, the best in stat will be the Lee Sin. Okay. So something like that. Best item for Kalista is by far Renance. And after that it is Rage Blade and maybe your RFC, or you know, anything with a bow honestly is what is best on her. You can have a Guardian Angel if there is some assassins or stuff like that. But yeah. Really strong. If you have those items, I really recommend Yasuo and you 3-star him. Otherwise you go to level 8, you go for 6 Duelist. Abdet Mystic is the best what I'm missing right now. You don't play Morgana, you just play a Mystic. best would be, of course, Zilean. And yeah, you just win from there. Really, really strong in the fire units now. First thing, Fiora is not necessary compared to what people think. You just need freestyle Yasuo, and then you just go to level 8 to find your Lee Sin, Zilean, and all other great legendary units to complete the comp. Talon. So, yeah, Talon is really just in this meta right now because it counters Sharpshooters. That's why it's here. It's still strong, it still can do well against other comps, but it will struggle more against other comps. But because Talon will jump and being invulnerable from your Sharpshooters one to another, you can't kill it. And we will just like keep jumping around and one-shotting your Sharpshooter. So this comp is actually really good in this meta just because there is going to be Sharpshooters in every of your games, which you should win the fights if you have the right items for your Talon. Otherwise it would be hard because it has a hard time against Vanguard Mystics, for example, where the Ari would cast anyway and kill the entire team, and the Vanguards will take out the rest and take out your Talon as well. So, but it's still an A tier comp. It's still really good if you have a bunch of Sharpshooters and a bunch of swords on your bench. Should consider going for this comp. You don't need 6 Enlighten, even though it's better, so you want your Talon to jump around more. But Assassin would work. You know, there is a lot of different chosen that you can go for this comp. Erdewood. So it's questionable right now because there is a lot of Vanguard Mystic going around, and if you do have a lot of Vanguard Mystic, I really recommend going IE Last Whisper on Yash instead. That would do just more damage. Anything with AP like a True Gauntlet, Rabadon, or anything like that will go on the set. I really like tanky items on the Nunu, so he can at least hit 1 unit, possibly 2. Yeah, overall this is really strong comp. 6 Shadow definitely better than 6 Brawlers right now, just because of the resistances, and Divine is gone, so you should not care about the true damage that much anymore. If you get Erderwoods, they're still good, still A tier, you can still top 4 with them. And then there's another sleeper, which is Warlords. Yeah, guys, you should play Warlords. They are really good against Sharpshooters. Karina is gonna jump and kill your entire backline. That's her purpose, right? Yeah, it's really, really strong. You really need those 2 items, and any mana item is fine. You can even do Frozen Heart because they would have Z keys. So Frozen Heart will reduce their attack speed. You cannot get CC'd by the Jinx or the team or anything like that, and you just go to their backline and kill them. That's it, right? For the front line, I really like Sejuani Morello. Again, it's kind of one of the most broken units in the game to CC almost the entire team and apply the Morello. It's really, really nice. Yeah, really strong comp, and it's a sleeper. Of course, you do need to go level 8 and freestyle the Karina. You would not freestyle the Akali because there are ninja assassins everywhere, but Karina you can. If for some reason, which would be best, you can freestyle the Gaian and the G4 just because nobody's going to take those units, go ahead. It's free, right? Nobody else should contest you for Warlord. Same as the Diana rework comp, and yeah. So that's it, guys. Those are the best comps that you can play in the B patch of 10.21. Again, let me know if you have any questions down in the comments or in my Discord, where you can find the invite link in the description. But I will see you guys next time.